So I watched a video by Daniel Priestley, and Daniel Priestley is the author of, wow, I gotta hurry up. Daniel Priestley is the author of Oversubscribed and Key Person of Influence and 24 Assets and other books as well. But Daniel did a video about this thing called the podcast pyramid. And he said, what you do is you get on podcasts whose brand, whose reach is about the same as yours or a little bit bigger. And then you just keep doing that, and you parlay that reach into more reach, and then more reach and more reach. I thought, that makes sense. He said, this is how you can get on any podcast you want to. And he was on Diary of CEOs, which is like in the business podcast world, that's like one of the top podcasts out there. So I'm thinking, this is brilliant. So I started looking at all the podcast interviews that I've been on. And guess what I found out? I don't think I found any exceptions to this. There may be some, but I don't think I found any. I started looking at all the people who've interviewed me, and then what I'd do is I'd go to their videos, and I'd click on most popular, and the video interview they did with me was the most popular video on their channel for the amount of time that it's been on there. And you say, why is that important? Well, it's important to me if I want to get on somebody's podcast, all I have to do is say, go watch this person's podcast, this person's podcast, this person's podcast. They had this person, this person, this person, this person, this person. The video they did with me outperformed all those other videos. You say, what are you saying? Figure out how, provide so much value in the marketplace so that your name causes people to run towards whatever that offer is. So how do you do that? Here's how you do it. 3 things. I got to give them to you quickly. Number 1, you develop a desirable skill. What does that mean? You have to actually be good at something. Like talking a good game that you cannot walk is negative branding. You have to actually be able to deliver on the promises. Number 2, so you develop a desirable skill. Number 2, develop a duplicatable system. You need a systematic way of doing things. So just because you're good at it if you're a coach or an entrepreneur or an author or a speaker or a teacher, you can't just be good at it. You have to be good at it and good at teaching other people how to do it. So you have to develop a duplicatable system. And then lastly, you deploy that dynamic story into the marketplace so that people begin to find out that you're actually good at this thing, and not just good at it, but better at it than anybody else in your space. If you will apply these 3 foundational sales principles, these 3 foundational marketing principles, these 3 foundational branding principles to your business, it'll be very hard not to get to 6, 7, or 8 figures or beyond. I hope this helps you. I hope it blesses you. I'm going to be like Pharaoh, let God's people go. In the meantime, in between time, stay blessed by the best, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. Where did that hour go?